my Piper on the Railroad jean. So you could see from the photo I just presented to you, she's on sale at $110.50 only here on Very Shop. You cannot get this price otherwise. And Piper is our straight fit, our high-rise straight. And I'm just going to grab her. She comes in all different washes. But this one is just particularly awesome, as we called it on the Railroad, because it has railroad stripes. So one side is your basic kind of vintage feeling denim with destruction all the way down the leg. And this is what we call a release hem or unfinished hem. Show it a little closer. The model is wearing a size 26. This here is a size 27. And it is definitely a statement piece. I think it's so fresh with like a pair of Nike sneakers or a famous branded, higher end sneaker with just like a white t-shirt or a white, maybe fun little tank with like a little cutout. Perfect for summer, for running errands, for going to a backyard party or barbecue. Thank you for the love. I think that this is such a great looking jean. Just to talk about the fit a bit and the fabrication. So it is what we call rigid denim, which is 100% cotton, which means that there is no stretch, no lycra, no spandex. So this is definitely true to your size. Sometimes with stretch denim, we've gotten used to sizing down because there's so much lycra and you could kind of like wiggle your way into a size smaller, but that's definitely not the case here. And I think that going forward, and we are really on a rigid trend right now where all those super gummy, stretchy skinnies aren't really the vibe right now. And it's all about kind of vintage looking, kind of worn in kind of from the 90s or the 80s, kind of Levi vibes. So here's Piper on the Railroad, and it's two-tone in the back here. And just to speak to the fit, it has a 10-inch rise. I'm sorry, 11-inch rise. So the rise is measured from actually the center of the crotch, I guess we could call it, all the way up. Oh my God, my fingers are almost up. All the way up. So it has 11-inch rise, and the leg opening is 14 and a half. The leg opening is here. It's not just measured across, it's a measure of the circumference. So it's 14 and a half, and the inseam is 29. So that's really like a full-length denim. Again, the model in this photo on the website, she is wearing a size 26. It's supposed to have a little bit of a looser feel, more of like a casual vibe. I mean, you could certainly dress it up with like a really cute, tight white tank and like maybe like a nude open-toe sandal. But I definitely like it more of a casual vibe. I think it's very cool looking. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this amazing jean. I'm just going to bring down the products just so you can see. We're still talking about Piper on the Railroad. Here she is in full effect. Railroad stripes on one side, a nice medium blue vintage wash on the other. Has kind of like that worn in label, BR. Sometimes we say Blue Revival, sometimes we say BR. And again, it's Piper on the Railroad, and this is 100% cotton. So this is rigid. And in terms of washing, you can machine wash, and I always recommend, you will always hear me, I always recommend washing inside out so it preserves the wash, unless you want something really worn. But if you don't wash inside out, the stripes may start to fade over a long period of time. So if you wash it inside out, there's no problem at all with that. And it maintains that really cool railroad stripe. All right, let's see if anybody has any questions. What does it fit like? Hi, EM Washington, welcome. It is our Piper fit, which is our high-rise straight. So it's true to size. So if you are indeed a 27, you'll be a 27. And the fit, like I said, the rise is 11, which is definitely a high rise. Rise is measured from the inside of the crotch, the inseam, inside of the crotch right here, all the way to the top of the waistband. The leg opening, which is not straight across, it's actually the circumference, is 14 and a half. So that's a true straight. And this hem here is called a frayed hem or a release hem. So it's actually released. So it's not usually a hem. It doesn't have this raw bottom, and also you could see that this part is unwashed. So usually a jean is hemmed, like for more of a tailored look, but this kind of has a raw finish for more of like a worn in kind of feel. Is it true to size? Yes. But I did say that if you're used to certain brands, I'm not going to talk about brands that have really stretchy, gummy fabric. And those brands, sometimes you get to size down, but here it's your true blue size because there's no stretch in this. So it's your true actual measurement. If your waist measures at 27, you'll most certainly be at 27. How will I style this? Kind of like the photo on Verishop that's presented to you here because I actually styled the photo shoot. I like it more of a casual look. So I would pair it with kind of like a worn in t-shirt or maybe like a white little rib tank, kind of like this. This is in Blue Revival with like Converse or like a really cool like white strappy sandal flat or like any, designer brand sneakers you like. I kind of like it more of a casual vibe. But if you were to dress it up, like everyone's wearing those asymmetrical tops or cutouts, I would do like a white one, look really fresh, maybe like a nude or clear strappy sandal. But it definitely gives more casual vibes to me for like a backyard party or running errands, more of a casual vibe. Okay, welcome Brittany. Johnny is joining us. All right, so I think I answered all the questions on this Piper. So next, we're going to go to another Piper, and this one is